You've been lied to your whole life. Everything society tells you to chase, money, status, approval, is a distraction. But what if the key to happiness wasn't adding more but stripping away? What if real freedom meant owning nothing and fearing no one? Tonight we're diving into the radical wisdom of the Cynics, the philosophers who rejected the world's illusions and lived like kings without a crown. Now, when you hear cynic, you might think of that one friend who rolls their eyes at everything. But the original Cynics? They took it to a whole new level. Imagine philosophy, but instead of fancy debates in marble halls, it's a guy in rags, living in a giant clay jar, publicly roasting the rich, and proving a point by, let's just say, being very comfortable with himself in public. The Cynics didn't just question society, they rejected it entirely, calling out wealth, power, and social norms as meaningless distractions. Their founder, Antisthenes, was a student of Socrates who believed virtue was the only thing that mattered. Money? Useless. Fame? A joke. Happiness? Not found in possessions, but in self-sufficiency. His student, Diogenes, took this to the extreme. He ditched material comforts, begged for food, and lived with the same attitude you have when your rent is due, but your bank account says try again later. He famously walked through Athens in broad daylight holding a lantern, claiming to be searching for an honest man. Spoiler, he didn't find one. When Plato defined humans as featherless bipeds, Diogenes plucked a chicken, waltzed into the academy, and announced, "Behold, Plato's human." Even Alexander the Great wasn't safe, when the world's most powerful man offered him anything he wanted. The Cynics weren't just about making fun of society. They genuinely believed that stripping life down to its essentials was the only way to true freedom. No luxuries, no fake politeness, no chasing approval. Just radical honesty, self-sufficiency, and the ability to roast philosophers and kings alike. Their ideas later influenced the Stoics, early Christian ascetics, and arguably that one friend who brags about not having social media. And while most of us wouldn't go full Diogenes and start living in a dumpster, the question remains, are we chasing what really matters, or just what we've been told to want? I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. What modern social norms do you think Diogenes would roast the hardest? You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.